Well, greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical here. Very brief video. Just a little follow-up or a continuance of a subject I did something on a few months ago regarding the militarization of our nation's police departments. For the uninitiated, I am a retired Los Angeles police officer. I'm a former paratrooper, so I've worn both uniforms. I get it. I get it in the sense that, you know, there's a argument that, you know, the firepower and you know, tactics of the suspects is increased and blah blah blah. But the reality is, SWAT, which I'm proud to say came and originated, you know, from my police department, my old alma mater, LAPD. It's easy for you to say. You know, that originated in the 70s. And, you know, before that, which really wasn't that long ago, before SWAT, the street cops, the guys with a gun and not even a radio, a gun and a flashlight and a nightstick, would go in and handle these situations. And then, you know, there was a need, or the higher-ups, Chief Gates and the like, they saw the need for specialized units, and SWAT came along. I'm not going to give you a history lesson, you know this shit. Now, in my day, back in the early 80s, Daryl Gates incorporated the use of a armored vehicle, and he would use that to, you know, that was his answer. He acquired it from the military, painted it blue, put LAPD on it, put rescue vehicle on the side to appease the liberals that, you know, permeate California.
Oh, how surprised y'all seem when you find out your elected king is a tyrant. Well, I don't understand. Hell, we all elected a feller by the name of Barack Hussein Obama while we're at war with the gosh darn Muslims is like electing President Hirohito during World War II. The hell are y'all thinking? Come on.
Thank God I don't live there anymore. And, you know, these people that were dealing PCP and shit in those days had their houses extremely fortified. Bars and shit, and he would just ram them. It was a LAPD battering ram. He would just ram right through these fucking things, or the operators would. That didn't last long. The lawsuits and, you know, the liberals that say, hey, get all the drug addicts off our streets, but just don't hurt anybody, and don't look mean when you're doing it. So that brought that to an end. Fast forward to today, and I was reading an article which prompted this. I just haven't been able to get to it. I don't know, the article, I read it about a week ago, and it listed countless departments across the country that have already acquired, like MRAPs and all these used armored vehicles from the military that, you know, were either downrange or they're just, you know, deemed obsolete, whatever. And they're getting them from, and we're talking like some pretty small, obscure police departments. You know, I mean, you might be able to argue the fact that a place like Dallas, Texas, or LA, or New York, or whatever, but we're talking like, you know, Mayberry RFD type small, you know, 2-cop fucking towns who have all this equipment, you know, that's completely bulletproof and shit. Now look, nobody wants to protect the cops more than I do. I mean, I are one kind of thing, even though I'm retired. It breaks my heart when a cop gets hurt. But the mindset is changing, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a fucking citizen before I'm a retired cop. And I'm a patriot above all. And it fucking boggles my mind, and it scares me, and I'm extremely concerned about the shift in tactics and such. It concerns me when I see police officers with baklavas covering their faces, these ski mask type things. I mean, man, this ain't some third world fucking country. I mean, you know, you go down to Mexico or Mexico City, those areas, you know, some places in Europe, and if the cops don't cover their faces and somebody identifies them, you know, the cartels will take them out, take out their families. But are we really at that point where we got to cover our faces for our own protection, or is it because we want to look scary and we want to look like the fucking evil Darth Vader type motherfuckers that are gonna, you know, scare a certain segment of society into capitulating to whatever the fucking demand it is, whether it's collecting guns? Well, you know, where does this end? So am I like paranoid? Am I completely paranoid, or do you guys agree? What do you guys have to add on this subject? I mean, look around. Go just Google fucking, you know, police tactical response, and you're going to see endless pictures of these guys running around like Darth fucking Vader, and now they've got armored vehicles. I mean, do we really want to live in that kind of society where, you know, maybe twice a year somebody opens up with a fucking AK-47, but for the rest of the fucking year, the rest of us, all of us have to live in that type of a country where it will become absolutely normal to see responding police officers wearing tactical gear? I mean, if you look at these guys now, even some of these guys on patrol, they're not wearing nice uniforms. They're wearing fucking tactical shit. I mean, as if they, you know, they look like they belong downrange somewhere in Afghanistan. I mean, what the fuck, over? Anyways, give me your thoughts. LMS Tactical out.
Ah, shit, man, I've been running from the government for years. Shit, I still got library cards I ain't turned in. Fuck the government. Those stupid assholes ain't ever gonna find me.